Hey all, Zach here, and welcome back to another episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. In the last one, Mr. Frank Sawwood here was giving us some bogus testimony, so we're gonna go and pick it out, which this is the third testimony he's given us. He's given us some pretty bogus stuff here. Let's see what he's got to say about here in the time. What do you gotta say? Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, was it there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what he saw. Shenanigans, once again, Judge, I'm gonna have to call some massive contradictions here. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. Dude, Judge, aren't you even paying attention? The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Oh, I would gladly cross-examine that witness right now. No doubt about it. Here in the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. Also, this is something that's bothering me a little bit. I'm just going to go in options real quick because the thing is that, like, the text box, I really don't want to see any of it. So I want to adjust the transparency to actually be a lot more higher. So get back. So save it to the content of the PC. Thank you very much. Now we can actually see more of the sprite. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first one. Sorry about that. So now we're back to it. Now here's the thing. Dude, you didn't hear it and saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. It wasn't there. Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit victim. Dude. That must have been what I saw. The murder weapon. So you're saying that the murder weapon was the clock that you saw. My dude! There ain't no time clock that you can see here. This ain't no clock. It's just a statue. Objection, Gargles! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Yeah, here we go. Get that Ace Attorney theme up in here. Oh, I love this theme. You, with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Yeah, as it doesn't look like a clock, I submit it as a statue. My apologies. Just trying to cover phase, I get it. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, I have more problems with it. Thank you very much. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. So clearly, a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he totally went into the apartment. Yep, that's the only way he knew. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh, yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! Oh, yeah? Well, I'll do it one even better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Oh, snap! We're really gonna lay it in thick now, aren't we, Phoenix? You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, shoot, we got the crowd going wild now. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Just getting hyped up by this music, my gosh. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Especially when you got ketchup everywhere, huh? Understandably, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim, that voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What do you gotta say?
What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture.
Baseless? Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Yes, please elaborate. Please tell us more. Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, saw. Oh, dude, don't throw your toupee at me. Shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! It was him. I tell you, I saw him! He killed her, and he should burn! Burn! Give him death! Oh, we are causing a stir now. Order in the court, I say.
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defendant's claim.
Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I'd better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sawit heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply, well, we just try sounding the clock, that's all. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. All right, let's hear it. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker after all. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? Oh, dude, don't give me that. If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Well, you can't disprove it, so take that. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Oh no. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawit. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. A criminal! You lawyers are all slime. I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. I guess it's all over here. Not so fast, Mr. Sawit. Oh, Mia, coming in to save the day. Mia, Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Okay. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Now that's a good question. Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Wait a minute. Of course! I've got the answer! Wait! Maybe I can prove it! You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, Wright. Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. And I know exactly the reason. This passport is our key to victory. So take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Oh, we got him now. There's no way out of this, Frank Sawit. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawit? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Oh, we shut him up now. Frank Sawit, he just disintegrated out of existence. Order, I say. And that's it. We did it. We beat him at the case. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Oh, good to hear. Justice is served. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay, we did it! Woo! We got some confetti! We did it! We proved our client innocent! Woo! And with that, this court is adjourned. Oh, that was a fun ride. And just the first case, it still gives me so much fun and goosebumps with it. It turns out that Frank saw it was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, oh boy, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw let himself to do his dirty work, and let him do it as well. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find, and made her spill ketchup everywhere. It truly was a gruesome sight. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. So this apparently lasted over 4 hours. Whew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Aw, thanks, Chief. Thanks, Chief. Phoenix, we're on the same wavelength again. Head all to you. Yeah, it was thanks to you, really. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over! Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Yeah, what is wrong? Aw, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait, no, I mean bad. Bad, bad, bad. Larry, you're innocent. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Sydney Wendy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... never mind. Congratulations, Harry. But his name's Larry. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts innocent. Yes! Oh, Harry Butts is innocent. He is. Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Come on, man. Oh, hey! Here, take this. It's a present. Dude, you're giving her the murder weapon? What's wrong with you? A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Larry, you actually are the one who made the clock? My dude, like, that's some impressive ingenuity, I gotta say. Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Aw, Mia's super nice. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. And she just played me for a fool. Don't that make you want to cry? Larry... Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you, in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Well, there is actually something, and that something is actually the statue. Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I'm glad. Thanks. Hope that made him feel a little better. And boy, I hope it really does. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Aw, Mia, thank you. So sweet. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. That's super generous of you, thank you. We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yes, innocent butts, yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, his name's Larry. You were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Ooh, okay, Mia, thank you. That's so sweet of you. And so, my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. End of the first case. Oh, this first case is such a wild ride. Such a good ride and such a good trip. And now we unlocked a brand new episode, Turnabout Sisters. And that's what we're going to do next time on Ace Attorney. We're going to be starting the new case here, episode 2, Turnabout Sisters. I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!
Objection!